Okay, for chapter 3, application of trigonometry. So at the end of this chapter, what our target is you will understand the concept of law of sine and also the law of cosine, and then find the area of triangles and apply it to solve the real problem. Okay. So previously we have learned that angle at chapter 2 we learned a right angle triangle. Okay, where the internal angle measure about 90 degree. Okay, they have a 90 degree, and then other angle is unknown or is less than 90 degree. Okay, but for this chapter we will discuss the relationship for different triangles. Okay, which is not right triangle lah. Okay, which is we will look at the relationship between length, height, angles, and also the area. For example, for oblique triangle or acute triangle. Okay, it can be also acute triangle. Okay, so let's look at if we want to solve an oblique triangle. So the trigonometry of oblique triangle is not as simple as the right triangle, but there are two theorems of geometry that given and useful to solve the oblique triangle, which is law of cosine and also law of sine. So let the angle label as ABC. Capital A refer to angle A, capital C refer to angle C, and also capital B refer to angle B. And B, A, and C, small capital refer to the length of the side. Okay. For the case of oblique triangle, we have to be consider four cases. Okay. First cases is when one side and two angles are known, or we call it as ASA and or SAA. So when you say ASA, meaning that angle, side, angle. Okay. Kalau angle, side, angle, if we have a triangle, okay, meaning that we will know this angle, one side, and then this angle. So we have two angle, and here is the side. If side angle, case one, when you say side, angle, side, angle, angle. Okay? It doesn't matter if you start with here, for example, side angle, also, side, angle, angle. Okay, that's how we put it as angle, angle. So S A A, A S A, S A A. Okay, so under case 1. So if you want to see whether it's under which case, you try to write what is given. This is angle, side angle, or side angle, or side angle. Which one? Okay, for case 2, it's referred to two sides and the angle opposite one of them are known. Okay, so clearly for case 2, it should be any side. You just correct side and also side, and here will be the angle. Even if you start your side here, side, angle. Okay, so it's under case 2. Okay, for case 3, is a side angle, side angle, side. So it's under case 3, and case 4 side, 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 meaning that the case doesn't give any angle for the triangle. Okay. So we have two law. One is law of cosine and one is law of sine. So the first case, which is case 1 and case 2, will fall under law of sine. Okay, so the third and fourth case is under law of cosine. So if we put it as case 1 and case 2, so you must know that you will use law of sine. And if you use law of cosine, you will not get the answer. Okay, and then for case 3 and 4, you will be using law of cosine. As vice versa, if you use law of sine, you will get wrong answer. Okay, so let's look at, today we just learned how to calculate, but this is the basic. Okay, the main thing, the main purpose is we want to solve the real problem. So when we want to solve the real problem, you really need to draw your triangle and see where your triangle will fall under which case. Okay, so we look one by one first. For the law of cosine, which is case 1 and case 2. So for law of cosine, so this is the formula. Sine A, okay, this is the formula. Okay, sine A over A. So you can put a pair of sine A over A equal to sine B over B. Or even you can put it as sine A over A, the pair, equal to sine C over C, and vice versa. Or sine C over C equal to sine B over B. Okay, depends on its needs. Okay, for example, let's look at this. We have angle A, 32 degree, B equal to 81.8 degree and a length of 42.9. Okay, so if you look here, you have angle, angle, okay, we have two angle and one side. So we are having case 1. Okay, so to know, actually, usually if we have two angle, you can directly get the next angle because you know that the triangle, the total angle for a triangle is 180 degree. So to get C is just minus with another two angle. Okay. Okay, you should get the next angle. So you can get your angle as 66.2 degree. So remember, the total of a triangle is always 180 degrees for triangle, whether it's acute, oblique triangle, or other triangle. Okay, next we will need to find the length of C and B, where we can use this one and also this length. Okay, so sine 32 degree with its length, which is 42.9. Okay, and then we can find 81.8. The pair is here, so sine 81.8 divide with b. Okay, so calculate using your calculator. You will get b equal to 80.1 cm. Okay, so to find length C, again, you can use the law of sine. Okay, substitute what we have and get C value, which is 74.1 cm. Example 2, so this one also we have two angle and also one side. So we have two angle and one side, therefore we will use case 1. Okay, again, I usually, if we have two angle, we can directly solve the next angle, which is C. So 180 minus with the two angles, so we get 68 degree. Okay, so once we have all the angles, we can choose any pair to solve for A or B. Okay, so here just substitute in the formula and you will get the answer for B and also A. So if you are okay, try to do the exercise 3.1. Okay, I give time for that before we discuss the answer. Okay, so the first thing, the easiest part is to find the angle for C, where we know that the total angle is 180, therefore we can just minus the 2 degree to get another degree. Okay, so you will get 45 degree. So next we can find A, B. So let's say I choose the pair of C, 340 over sine 45 and find A, which is sine 75. So my A roughly will get 4, 6, 4, 9, 4, 9. Then B, again, let's say I just choose the same thing, 340 and sine 45. And B is for sine 60. So your B will be equal to 416.413. Okay, so you get the same answer, right? Okay, good. So next, let's look at the next case. Case 2, where we have two sides and the angle opposite one of them are known as side angle. Okay, so when solving triangle where two sides and angle opposite one of them are known, then the result will lead to either one triangle, two triangle, or no triangle at all. Okay, so for this one, for case 2, when you deal with case 2, you need to be careful and check whether your answer will be only have one triangle or two triangle or no triangle at all. Okay, let's say we want to solve the triangle that we have two sides, which is 6b and a equal to 35. We draw the triangle. Okay, we have a here equal to 35. So here is your a 6. So you need to know your b and also your c. Okay, sorry 8. Okay, so you need to know your b and also angle C. Okay, so we use law of sine since this is a case 2. So case 2 will fall under law of sine. Okay, but the difference here, we need to check whether we have another angle. Okay, let's say, for example, we find sine B equal to 49.9. Okay, which we make another possible angle, which is 180 minus with 49.9 for the possible answer. Okay, so both choice of B, we add A plus B. We know that our A is 35 degree. If it is less than 180, that will be one of the angle. Okay, so you can try 35 plus with 49.9. So what do you get? A plus B, our angle is 35. First pair is 49.9. So we plus this, we will get 84.9. So we get for 84.9, which is less than 180. So we will have this triangle. Okay, and then the next pair, we know our A 35 degree. So if we plus with the next angle, which is 130.1, we get 165.1, also less than 180. So meaning that we will have this angle. So for this question, we will have two triangle. Okay, so if we get the pair which is more or equal with 180, therefore we will not have the angle. Okay, so for this case, since we have either B1 or B2, C also we need to find pair C1 and also C2. Okay, so our C1 is of course 180 minus our fixed A, which is 35, minus with B1. Okay, and then for C2, 180 degree minus our fixed A minus with B2. Okay, so again, we will have two triangle. Okay, either this triangle or this triangle. Okay, either the yellow triangle or the red triangle, the pink triangle. Okay, so for this answer, actually we have two possible triangle for if we have this information. Okay, do you understand? So please be careful if you have case 2. So for case 2, you must check your how many triangle that you can have. Okay, if okay, type okay. Okay, take note at your book, which is you need to be careful with case 2. Okay, don't forget about that. Madam, we have a question here. Madam, I'm confused. Where we get the 49.9 degree? Okay, how to get the 49.9 degree? Okay, so let's look at this, how you calculate it. Okay, so we have this, you have this question, you have this formula to calculate B. Okay, so meaning that you are looking for B. Okay, I write one by one. Okay, sine 35 degree over 6 equal to sine B over 8. So 8 you bring here. So we get sine B equal to 8 times with sine 35 divided with 6. Use your calculator and calculate this, and you will get sine B equal to 0.76. Okay, I calculate again. Sine 35. Make sure your mode in the calculator is in degree because you are using degree not radian. So if you forget to change the mode, you will calculate wrong answer. Okay, so you guys have 0.76 6 okay, lagi satu. Okay, for just advice, if you are doing calculation like this and it's not a final answer yet, take 4 decimal places or minimum 3 decimal places. Okay, so that the end answer will be more accurate. Okay, so to get the answer is the inverse of B. So you, sorry, 4, 8. Okay, Allah Akbar. Inverse of 0.7648. Okay, press your calculator. So make sure again the mode in your calculator is in degree. Always in degree because we want our answer in degrees. So shift sine because we want to find the inverse of sine 0.7648. So you will get 49.9. Okay, so since 49.9 is your final answer, apa ni? Okay, okay. So this is 49.9. So if you want, since you get B equal to 49.9, you can give your answer in 1, 2, or 3 decimal places, doesn't matter. But before you get the final answer, make sure you put as 3 minimum to 4 decimal places. Okay, do you understand how to get 49.9 degree? Nur Nazia? Okay, good. So any more problem? If okay, then I can proceed to the third case. If okay, you can type okay. If no, you just can ask question. Okay, so no more question. So we look at case 3. Okay, for case 1 and case 2, you use law of sine. For case 3 and 4, we will use law of cosine. Okay, for law of cosine, okay, you don't have to remember, you don't need to remember, but if you remember, it's good. Okay, so we will use this as your law of cosine. Okay, the capital letter again is the degree. Okay, and the small letter is the length of the side. Okay. Okay, for case 3, we will have two sides and include angle where it's known as SAS. SAS refer to side angle side. Okay. So for example, solve the triangle with side A equal to 13, C equal to 6, B equal to angle 20 degree. Okay, so if you draw the triangle, you will have this. Okay, and to get if we want to get B. Okay, so if you want to get B, because we have angle B and also all the side C and A. So we'll get, substitute in the formula, B squared, A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cos B. Okay, substitute and you will get plus minus 7.6425. See, 4 decimal places. Okay, but it's approximately only positive sign. Okay, no need to take the negative because we will not have length of negative. Okay, kita tak akan ada length negative. So, length always positive. Okay, so to find C, we can again use the law of cosine and find C and we'll to get the angle C, because we have C, we have A, we have B, so we can find what is our C. So we get 15 degree. For trigonometric, please make sure you look at your mode of calculator. Always make sure it's in degree, unless the question asks you to give in radian. Okay, so since you have 15 degree and you have 20 degree, so the next angle, you don't have to use law of cosine, because it's more easier to just minus 180 degree, minus 20 degree, and minus 15 degree. So you get 145 degree for A. So you already get all value B, angle of A, and also angle of C. Okay. Okay, case 4 refer to where we have all sides, okay, without any angle. So to solve the triangle when we have all the side, again we will use law of cosine and choose anywhere you want to start. You want to find angle A first, or angle B first, or angle C first, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you get substitute in the formula, you will get the angle for A, B, and you have two angles, so it is enough for you to find the next angle by just minus with 100, 180 minus with the angle that you have for previously. So you will solve all the value. Okay, so it's a straightforward okay case, right? So if you find that case 1, case 3, and also case 4 all straightforward, but you must know which case that you are doing, so that you can choose whether it's law of sine or law of cosine. But for case 2, we have a little bit tricky, where you need to check, okay? You need to check whether you have one triangle, two triangle, or you don't have the triangle at all, okay? So to check whether you have a triangle or not, you need to add the two triangle. If it is more than 180 or equal to 180, so you will not have a triangle on that particular angle. Okay, but if you add together two angle, the first two angle that you have, and you find that it is less than 180, so meaning that that will be one of your angle. Okay, okay, for exercise 3.2, can you do it first before we try to before we discuss it together? Try it first. Okay. For exercise 3.2, question number 1, by using law of cosine, so this is case where we have two sides and one angle. So this is case 3. So we use law of cosine. So your B, okay, so is, hold on. So we have B, C, and angle A. So we can find, we want to find side for A. So this is B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. Yes, okay. So substitute in the formula. So A we will have plus minus, but since this is a length, so we just take the positive answer, which is 2.9. Okay, and we also can find the angle for B, since we have angle for E. So we are looking for angle for B and also angle for C. So if we use, you want to find angle of B, use B squared, E squared plus C squared minus 2AC cos B. Okay, substitute in the formula and you will get B equal to 125 degree. So since we have two angles, 125 degree and also 35 degree, so C is equal to 180 minus with these two angles. So you get C equal to 20 degree. Right? Okay, for question number 2, solve the triangle given to you, side A equal to 5, side B equal to 7, and side C equal to 8. So this is case 4. So since this is case 4, you can use any of the, whether you want to find angle A first or B first or C first, doesn't matter. You use law of cosine and you will get the answer for question number 2, the angle A equal to A equal to A equal to 38.21, B equal to 60 degree, C equal to 81.786. Okay, do you get the same answer? If okay, you can type okay. If not, we can redo it together. No? One didn't get the same answer, but can you tell me which one? Muhammad Lukman, A. A you get? What is the answer for you? A? Question number 2, right? A equal to 68 is too far from the answer. So let's look at how you do it. Okay. So since if you want to know A, you will use the formula for A squared equal to B squared. So since this is case 4, we will use law of cosine. Okay, so we use law of cosine. A squared equal to, you want to know angle for A squared equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos, hold on there, BC cos A. Okay, substitute all. A 5 squared, B 7 squared, C 8 squared minus 2 times 7 times 8 cos A. So cos A equal to, okay, 5 squared minus 7 squared minus 8 squared, divide with 2 times 7 times 8. So for cos A equal to, so you get negative 0.7857. So to get A, you will need to find inverse cos for that answer. Okay. Aku salah tulis sekejap 25 possible. 7 possible. 8 possible. Oh, bahagi ni negatif silap. Betul, tapi ni positif lah. Okay, supposedly yang ni yang negatif, divide with negative should be positive lah. Okay, so inverse cos for 0.7857, so you will get 38.2145. Maybe you need to check your calculator whether your mode is in degree or radian. Lokman? Okay, if we have no questions, so we can proceed to the next section, which is section 3.4. For 3.4, which is area of a triangle, there are several ways to find the area of triangle. So for this subtopic, we will discuss 3 ways to find those areas. One is knowing base and also the height. B, we know all the 3 sides. C, if we know 2 sides and include angle. Okay, knowing base and height is like what you did before, where you know the base of the triangle and also the height of the triangle. And the formula for this area is half multiply with the base and multiply with the height. Okay, so for example 1, what is the area of the triangle? So we know the height, which is 12, and the base is 20. So we can just use the formula, substitute, and we know the area is 120. Okay, so it's easy. So for the exercise, okay, I just done directly for you because it's easy, right? So we know the height and also the base. So since we know these two information, we can just use the formula for area equal to 1/2 base time height, where your base is equal to 8 plus 3 and the height is 7, and the answer is 38.5. Right? Okay, for number 2, so the same thing, we have the information for height and also the base. So we can just use directly the formula for area half times with the base and multiply with the height. Okay, for this one, the base is 6 plus 1.5 and the height is 5.8. Okay, so you must include this as the base. Okay, so because the base should be in 90 degree. So since we already have the height, so actually we can get this. If it is not given, you also can find it using the theorem Pythagoras. Okay, so the answer is 17.4. Okay. Okay, number 3, area of the triangle for 42 units. What is the height of the triangle? So since here you already been given the area actually, so you are looking for the height. So the area is 42 base is equal to 12. So you're looking for height. So here, after you solve this, you will get the height equal to 7. Okay. So I hope there's no problem for the first case, because this is always you already meet this many times from your secondary and primary school. Okay. Okay, next, if you have known the three sides, we can use the Heron's formula, okay, where you need to find S, which is E plus B plus C, all the sides, we divide with 2, and then use the formula for area to get the answer, okay. For example, let's say you have all the sides equal to 5 log. Okay, so to get the area, you need to find S. 5 plus 5 plus 5 divided with 2, you get 7.5. So if you calculate the area, just substitute in the formula. Okay, 75, and then 75 minus with 5, not 2.5. Okay, what's the area of triangle where every side is 5 long? 75, this one should be 5. Okay, minus 5. Minus 5. So do you get the same answer? Let's check. Okay, the answer is correct. 10.825. Okay, but this is not 2.5 because it's 5 long. Okay, so 7.5 minus 5, 7.5 minus 5, 7.5 minus 5. Or actually, you can just put as 7.5 because it's half the same length. Sorry. Minus 5 or 3. Okay. Anyway, correct. Okay, is it okay? All of you okay or not? Alright, okay, next we proceed. Okay, exercise 3.4. Okay, we do it together because I hope I can go for last topic. Okay, exercise 3.4. Okay, so we will find S. So we have all the lengths, which is 2, 3, and 3. By using Heron's formula, since we have all the sides, find 2 plus 3 plus 3 divide with 2. So you get equal to 4. So area is equal to square root of 4. 4 minus 2, 4 minus 3, and also 4 minus 3. Okay, so you calculate, you get 2 square root of 2, or maybe you can just write 2.8284 ataupun 2.828 ke ataupun 2.83 also acceptable. Okay. Okay, question number 2. So the same thing, find S first. So 7 plus 8 plus 9 divide with 2. So you will get 12. Okay. So for the area, 12 minus 7, 12 minus 8, and 12 minus 9. So it's equal to 12 square root of 5. Or you can just write S. You can write like this, or you can just give in point, doesn't matter. Oh, 2.6.833. Okay. Ni untuk soalan 2 tadi saya dah tergerakkan pula. Okay, for question 3. Okay, the size of the triangle is 5y, 6y, and 9y. Find the expression for the area. So it's just follow 5y plus 6y plus 9y. Don't worry about the unknown variable. Just write and do as usual. So as you add all, you will get 10y. Okay, substitute in the formula. 10y. 10y minus 5y. 10y minus 6y. And 10y minus 9y. Okay, so you get this as 200 y cube, sorry, y power 4, or you can simplify this. Since this is 200, we know that 100 is the square is from 10, so we can choose as 100 times 2, which is equivalent to 200, and y power of 4. So simplify this, you get 10 square root of 2 y squared. Okay. So I proceed to the next example. So the side of triangle, okay, the sides of the triangle is x plus 1 and also 2x minus 1. So in its area is x square root of 10. What is the value of x? So this is just you want to find what is the value of x given to you the area. So substitute in the formula. X plus 1. Okay, macam tak cukup, saya nak buka whiteboard sekejap Saya dah buat dah semalam. Okay, so you have x plus 1 plus 2x minus 1 over 2. So you get 2x. Okay, so you know the area is x square root of 10. Okay, substitute the formula 2x and then 2x minus x. 2x minus x, this is x plus 1, but you can put as x minus 1 because here is minus. Okay, so open the bracket, so you get negative x, negative 1. Then same goes to here, 2x minus 1, so minus 2x plus 1. So you simplify this and you get x squared, this power of square root of 2, you bring here, you will have x squared and 10. Okay, so equal to 2xx equal to this. Okay, simplify, you will have your x. As you factor this, you get 2x squared, x minus 6. Okay, and you see that your x is equal to 0 and 6. Okay, so x, you must know that you might have these two answer. Okay, so you need to check back with your length. So you have the first length, okay, second length, and also the third length. Okay, the first length is x equal to, if we put x equal to 0, actually this is already not logic. If we have one of the length equal to 0, if we don't have the length, meaning that we don't have the triangle. Okay, but we can check directly. Okay, if we have x equal to 6, then okay. Okay. If we substitute 0 in the second length, x plus 1, 0 plus 1, we will have one of the length is equal to 1 is equal to 7. If we substitute 6, okay, we get 7. But the third length, which is 2x minus 1, if we substitute 0, we will get negative. So, therefore, x equal to 0 is not the answer. Okay, since actually from here already the value is not satisfied because we have the distance, the line equal to 0. No such thing as line equal to negative and also 0, because if no length, no triangle. Okay, therefore our answer for x is only equal to 6. Okay, do you understand that? If okay, you can type okay. Okay, good. Okay, next let's look at the another way how to find the area. Okay, when we know two sides and also include angle. When we say include angle, okay, if we have any sides here, including angle is meaning that between the side. Okay, so we can use this formula to get the area. Okay, because if we know another side, this side we don't have to find it and we can find the area. Okay, so we can use either half AB times with sine C. Okay, if we have information about BC and also angle A, so we can use this formula. So if you have information for length C and length A, but we have angle B, because it's include angle, right? So we can use this formula. So either way, right? And let's look at this example. Find the area of this triangle. So since you see that we have um, this length and also this length, and the include angle is 25. Okay, so we can use the formula to get the area. Okay, the formula previously to find the area. So we have information of A, B, and C. Substitute in the formula, so you get the area is 14.8. Okay, so we proceed to the next example. For this one, Farmer Jones owns a triangle piece of land. So we have a piece of land, the triangle, which is triangular. The length of the fence for AB is equal to 150. So if we have AB is equal to 150, so which is from here to here, AB equal to 150. The length of the fence for BC is 231 meter. Angle between AB, so we have AB and also BC. So angle between AB and EC, meaning that you are looking for this angle. Okay, which is 123 degree. So how much land does Farmer Jones own? When he say how much land, meaning that you are looking for area, not a distance or whatever. Okay, so you must look at the question. What is the question one? Did the question one the length of A to C? Did the question one the angle here? No. The question asks for how much land. How much land meaning that you are looking for the area. Okay. So, since we know this is in between, okay, is in between the 100, we have two length and the in between we have 1, 2, 3. So we can use the formula of 1 over 2 CA sine B. So substitute in the formula, so we get the area 14,530 meters squared. Okay. Okay, let's look at the exercise. Can you try to do it? We have 1, 2, 3 exercise there. Okay, try to do it as first. Exercise 3.5. Okay, yang ni senang kan? Direct je. Your area. What is the angle of the area of the triangle? Give your answer in square. Okay, so you get area equal to 51.8. Semua dapat tak? Get all? Okay, you get 51.8, right? Okay, good. Then we go to question number 2. So you are looking the diagram. Look at the diagram. Consists of parallelogram. So ni bentuk parallelogram made of pattern of congruent triangle. What is the area of the parallelogram? So it's just straightforward because we have this length and this length and we have the angle. So we can find this angle, this area. Okay, so we can use the formula and find this area. So for this area, since we know this area, so we just need to multiply with 2. Okay, so the area of ya, ada nak bercakap tu. Okay, so you will get 63.57. Tapi laptop saya dah nak habis. Okay, do you get the answer? Any question? Okay. Okay, dapat. Bagus. Okay, next. What is the area of the field? So you have all the information, but you need to calculate two triangles. One is triangle ABC, and then another one is triangle ADC. So if you want to know all the area for ABCD, you just add these two triangles. Okay, so you should get the area for the area for ABCD, just the summation of these two triangles. Okay, you should get 2, 2, 3, 8, 7, 1.97. Okay, you get the answer? Yes, okay, good. So it's basically that's what actually I want to continue to 3.5, but it seems that we don't have time. Okay, so we finish this first, but I need you to try with 223,871.97. Yes. Okay. If you look at section 3.5, is application of the trigonometry in real life. So okay, so your final or assignment mostly will ask you about this question. This is actually the conclusion for all the question, all the what you learned previously. But the hard part is you need to draw this on your own. Okay, so you need to solve the trigonometry in real life using either law of sine or law of cosine. Okay, and then follow the step follow the step to solve the related problem. So the first thing is you need to look at whether you are being given the diagram or not. Okay, the first one, if the diagram is not given, then you need to sketch the diagram regarding to the problem. Next, label all the sides and the angles given. Then determine what to be solved. Okay, whether they want area, whether they want to know the length, whether the problem want to know the angle. Okay, and then third, fill the rest of the angle by subtracting the given angle from 180 degree. And this one is depends on question actually what the questions want. If didn't want to know about the angle, then you need to find the angle. Okay, but you must know that all the total angle for a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, and then use the appropriate law lah ataupun use appropriate technique to solve the problem that you need to be solved, whether law of sine, law of cosine, or you even can use a formula to of area if you are being asked about area. Okay, for example, if we look at this, okay, I just look at this for example. Okay, luckily it been given to you this figure, but if we read the question carefully, uh, okay, the course for a boat race start from A and proceed to the right direction of south 52 degree west. Okay, so meaning that for A, we have the direction north, west, east, and also south. So if south 52 degree west. So meaning that from south 52 degree to west. So meaning that this angle. Okay. South to west. So south to west. Understand that? Okay. We go into B. And then for point B, the direction is south to east to point C. So you have B, and this is the compass, north, west, east, south. So it says south 40 degree to east. From south to 40 degree to east. Okay, so we didn't know where's the point of C, but we know this is the line. Okay, then the next information given. Finally, and then from point C, finally back to A. So from A, B, then C back to A. But the information given here, point C lies 8 kilometers from point A, directly south. Okay, this is also important information. Directly south. Okay, so directly south of point A. Therefore, this is a straight line. Directly south to point A. So this is a straight line for south. Okay, so since south is this one, right? So this is our C. And as you label all, and we know that the length is 8 kilometers, right? Okay, so approximately the total distance. So meaning that you want to know the total distance of the course for a boat race. Okay, so you want to know the distance start from A to B to C and get back to A. So meaning that you need to know this distance. Oops, sorry. This one, And you know this is equal to 8 kilometer. Okay. Next, what are other information that you can see? Since that's why I say this is important, saying that about south, directly south point to A. So since this is directly south, this is parallel. If you still remember, if this is parallel, the angle here is equal to this angle. Okay. So since we know that this is equal to 40 degree, therefore this is also 40 degree. Okay. So and now we already know the two angle and we can find this angle. So if we already have all the angle, or if we didn't need this angle, also okay. So you need to find the distance from here, the distance from here. Okay. So since we already know the 40 degree, okay, so we know that this is 40 degree because it is a same angle as here. So this angle is actually just 88 degree. Okay, so you can use the law of sine for case 1, okay, to solve for A and C, but it's not the answer. The answer is you want to find the length of the cos. Okay, to find the length of the cos, you just need to add all three lengths. So this is the answer, 19.453 kilometer. Okay, so the difficult part is to understand the problem. Okay, to understand the problem, sketching the to understand the context of the problem. So try uh for not missing any information. You might what we call that, underline all the information, the important information. For example, the information given is important at direction. Okay, for example here, the direction of point A is south 52 degree to west for until point B. Then the direction for this one until point C. And then finally back at A. And it also important to see this as another information. Directly south to point A. B to A is directly south. And we also know that from C to A, the length is 8 kilometer. Okay, so if you lost this information, you will not know that this is parallel. If this is not parallel, you cannot find this as 40 degree. So it will be difficult. Okay, so what I want you to do, first look at example 2 in this section. Try to understand the problem and do that question. Then you need to try it yourself on exercise 3.6, all the exercise, and we will discuss it later. Secondly, you can start doing the tutorial given in the book. Okay, that's all. We'll meet again next time.